It's like to be told to say there's not a screen for you to be featured on, a stage for you to be featured on. We know what it's like to be the tail and not the head.
I think that it is the obligation of the people that have created and perpetuate and benefit from a system of oppression to be the ones that dismantle it. So that's on us.
And let me tell you something. The only thing that separates women of color from anyone else is opportunity.
Entertainment media representation affects self-perception and our perceptions of others. Ethnic groups and women are especially underrepresented and misrepresented in television and film, on-screen and off-screen. Regina King, along with Chloe Zhao and Emerald Fennell, recently made history by becoming the first 3 women nominated in the Best Director category in the same year. In Hollywood, who are the decision makers, the gatekeepers? Executives are making the decisions, what films get made, their budgets, and even who directs them. The 2020 Hollywood Diversity Report shows white men dominate these decision-making positions of the top Hollywood studios. While positive on-screen images have improved, a lack of diverse representation on-screen still exists.
On-screen representation matters because if you look at cinema as a whole, it has become a major part of our society, and in it becoming a part of our society, it has embedded itself within our culture. And there are many times where people view cinema, and they see it as a reflection of the world around us. So, with it being a reflection of the world around us, we need to make sure that we are properly reflecting that world.
Dr. Yoon details in her research how actors of color reject roles as an act of protest, a form of advocacy, or personal empowerment. She says, some actors of color reject roles to support their respective racial communities. They feel a sense of responsibility to walk away from stereotypes. Some feel a particular representational burden to reject racially demeaning roles. Many actors are unable to financially reject roles. The entertainment industry, however, is not lacking in profit. The global box office passed $41 billion in 2018, with the US-Canada market accounting for $11.9 billion of that. Society is consuming media, and actors are the face of what we see on screen. Portrayals of Black, Indigenous, and people of color and women in the media not only affect how others see them, but it affects how they see themselves. Think about the forms of entertainment you enjoy. Do you see yourself reflected, or are you ever insulted? Maybe feel as if your identity is being commented on by others. In 1967, the NAACP created the Image Awards to celebrate the outstanding achievements and performances of people of color in the arts, as well as those individuals or groups who promote social justice through their creative endeavors. Ava DuVernay created Array Crew, which provides film and television hiring managers access to crew members with diverse backgrounds. The Netflix Fund for Creative Equity is investing $100 million over the next 5 years in organizations that help underrepresented communities train and find jobs in TV and film. Last month, the Golden Globes took responsibility and acknowledged that not a single member of the Hollywood Foreign Press Association was Black, and committed to change, saying, "We seek to build cultural understanding through film and TV and recognize how the power of creative storytelling can educate people around the world to issues of race, representation, and orientation." However, it is about far more than an award, as explained by filmmaker Ava DuVernay. It isn't about validation or shiny things. The truth that's not often discussed is that awards play a part in the economic reality of Black filmmakers, artists of color, and women creators in this business.
I think that we send a very clear message to people of color that you're not welcome here. I think that's the message that we're sending to people that have contributed so much to our medium and our industry and in ways that we benefit from.
While cinema and stage alone cannot erase inequality and racism, it helps people be seen, particularly the voices of Black, Indigenous, people of color, and women. Representation matters. Let's act together by building consciousness and creating seats at the table, because representation matters.